everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So it's about 3 o'clock and I just got home from work, but I had to stop at Walgreens because I needed toilet paper. TMI, but nonetheless the truth. I keep it real. Anyway, on one of the displays I saw the Revlon Candid Foundation. I've heard not too much about it. I think I may have seen a review or two, but I do not remember what their thoughts were about it. I looked quickly at the very small print on the back, and since it did not contain denatured alcohol, which several of the new foundations that have been coming out in the drugstore have, I decided to pick this up. I got this in 210 and 240. They were the two shades that were next to each other. They did have testers. Well, they only had tester of the 210. They did not have a tester of the 240. I wasn't able to try the 240. They were buy one, get one 50% off, plus I got like 5,000 bonus points, so I decided to pick them both up. I'm one of those people who does not mind mixing their foundation, so I thought I would try it. Just so you know, I'm going to read up on it, but I just want to let you know what I have on my face. First, I am trying this little baby ridiculously expensive sample of La Mer cream. This thing is probably worth $30, this little teeny tiny thing, if not more, because the cream is stupidly ridiculous. But I have a sample that I got free from Sephora, so, and then of course I'm using my Cicapair cream because my cat got me yet again, except this time in the middle of between my eyebrows, and it was actually really deep and really bad. I've been using this for 2 days, and I have to say it is healing quite beautifully. I feel so bad for this cat. He came from an abused home, and I think he needs a little bit of kitty Prozac in my opinion. I have not as of yet, but I put on my coconut water primer spray, and I'm going to put on the No Problem primer, which I'm anxious to try out. We got this in our BoxyCharm. First, let's read up on the foundation. The foundation is $11. As I said, I did get it for buy one, get one 50% off. So let's read here. I went onto the Revlon site first, but they gave you a lot of information, but did not tell me the ingredients, which I wanted to read more thoroughly. So I went onto the Ulta site where they do give you the information. So what it says, now it says it comes in 31 shades. In store, in Walgreens, they only had about 12 shades available, which I thought was interesting, but at least there is 31 shades. So it says that Revlon PhotoReady Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation is a skincare-inspired foundation that's ultra-blendable, ultra-buildable, and infused with antioxidants, anti-pollution, and anti-blue light ingredients. I don't know what the hell that means. What's out? Oils, parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, and fragrances. It says the benefits are it has a creamy texture that goes on like a moisturizer, then blends invisibly to even out skin tone weightlessly. 31 skin tone matching shades. Premium pump packaging. Medium buildable coverage with a natural finish and to keep skin feeling moisturized all day, which is something I'm looking for because I can tell you with a lot of foundations that I use, by the end of the day, my skin is very dehydrated, especially in this area, and looks very, very dry. So it's telling you how to use, pump, to dispense desired amount. They're not suggesting on how much you should use. I'll let you know how many pumps I do use. Onto a spush, brush, or fingers. Blend onto the skin for medium buildable coverage. How many times are they going to say that? And a natural finish. How many times are they going to say that? And it says for best results, finish with the setting powder. I think they are telling you that it is going to remain tacky, which makes sense if it doesn't have the denatured alcohol, which by the way, it does not. That it is going to, you're going to need to set it. The new L'Oreal, the Infallible Fresh Water, denatured alcohol is like the second or third ingredient. I refuse to try it. Will not try it out for you guys. Do not want to put that stuff on my skin. As far as the ingredients go, there is nothing alarming. There are the typical dimethicones, trimethicones, the cyclopentasiloxane, which is another type of slip agent. It does have butylene glycol, but is a little bit down further. But again, it's a petroleum product. It is not the denatured alcohol. Many of the good ingredients that they're talking about are all, I'd say, towards the middle of it, but it does have aloe leaf extract, Camellia sinensis leaf extract, cucumber extract. So there are those good things, but it's not like they're right at the top. So now that we know what we're supposed to do with it, I'm going to put on my No Problem primer and we are going to get started. I have just a little baby breakout down here and I want to see how it covers the mark from my demon child. This No Problem primer is pink. It totally has that dimethicone smell though, which I'm not a fan of. It goes on almost like a lotion, but it still has that slip to it. It reminds me a lot of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Is that what it's called? Honestly, I don't see much difference in my pores. With my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, when I put it on, these pores and these pores and these pores and my smile lines disappear. That's just a note for you. Okay, so let's try out these two foundations. For those of you who don't know, I have normal to on the dry side skin. So this is 240 and this is 210. 210 looks to be darker. Let's try them both on our face. That looks to be too yellow. The undertones of this one are good. It looks to be too light. I wish they had something in between like a 220. I may have to mix them, but let's find out for a minute. You see how this is a little bit maybe too yellow for me? I am going to mix the two of them. I happen to have a neutral undertone, so I definitely can't wear pink, and anything too yellowy doesn't work well on me either. So many times I wind up having to mix colors. I'm just using a foundation brush to mix them together. I do have a mixing palette, but yeah, no. The two colors together seem to be matching well. My parents are watching this 1973 sci-fi movie, and they are hard of hearing, so... But it does have Ernest Borgnine in it. I love Ernest Borgnine. He passed away a while ago, but I loved that man. Okay, so basically I had put basically, how many times can I say basically? I had used about 3 pumps of foundation, and I just put 2 more on my hand. Now in this mirror, I can definitely see my problem pore areas, which is right in here. I'm not going to blame that on the foundation. I would blame that on the primer. So first pass with the foundation. It didn't completely cover the blemish that I have down here, but they do say it's buildable. Now it covered the cut I have here moderately, but remember it's a cut. It's broken skin. I'm going to try building this up a little. I have a lot on my brush. Okay, it does build pretty nicely, I have to say. Now obviously I have my eyes done, I said, because I went to work today. I just came home, took off my foundation carefully, and left my eye makeup on. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Now we are up close and definitely personal. So you can see, I mean, it's looking fairly natural on my skin. I may look a little bit pale. That may just be because of my umbrella light, but when I look in the mirror, it looks like it matches well to everything. I mean, I'm a pale person, so foundations usually will sit in here a little bit, but it's really not too badly, I have to say. It's not looking cakey. You can see my pores, but again, that is a problem of the primer. Looking very well on my forehead. Okay. I am actually going to do a wear test for you guys. Let me zoom you back out because this is way too close and personal for me. I desperately need a new tripod. As soon as you touch the camera, the tripod like collapses and my camera keeps falling over. One of these days it's going to break my camera. Anywho, I am going to go off camera, get this off of the back of my hand before I wear it, and finish. I'm going to put on, you know, the rest of my makeup, obviously, what's not on already. and I will come back, and then I'm going to do check-ins for you. Yay, I haven't done a foundation check-in like for a while. Granted, it's 3 o'clock. Hold on, what time is it now exactly? It is now exactly 3 o'clock. So I'll be able to do some check-ins and some more before I go to bed at night. I'll be right back. Hello everybody, I am back. So I just finished off the rest of my makeup. I have to say that putting powder on top of it, it didn't make it look worse. I think it looks pretty darn good in my opinion. Albeit it's a little pale for me. I think I have to mix a bit of a darker of the shade with the lighter. You know, you have to get the perfect combination. But overall, I think it really, really looks good. I said everything went on top of it beautifully. When I put my Milani finishing powder on top of it, it kind of blurred my pores quite a bit. So far I'm happy. I'm not doing anything today as usual on a Saturday, you know, but I'll be hanging around the house. Maybe I'll do some cleaning. I'm not going to take you through all that, but I will be back for check-ins, so I guess I will see you soon, my friends. A few hours for me, second or two for you. Toodles. Hey guys, it's me. Sorry, I wanted this wear test to go a little bit longer, but I cannot keep my eyes open. I really needed to dye my hair tonight, and that is not even going to happen. Having to get up early to go to work today, I thought I could make it through, and yeah, no. So it is currently almost 9 o'clock. It is 8:52 in the evening, so this has been on essentially for 6 hours. I took a half an hour nap today on my back, so I wasn't face planted, I'll tell you that much. And I'm one of those, I touch my face all the time, and I have not touched up my makeup, not one bit. So essentially this is what you get, and let me tell you, I'm kind of happy. I'm looking in the mirror, and aside from me looking exhausted, it got better as the day went on, which I found really, really interesting. I guess it just kind of settled into my skin, and I really found that interesting that it's not cakey. I'm going to look in the mirror again because I'm like, even my eyeshadow held up really well. I usually don't have a problem with my eyeshadow unless I'm like super exhausted and I've touched my eyes and stuff. But it hasn't really worn off. I mean, it wore off a little my nose. I blew my nose a couple of times and things like that. Oh, I thought I had a cat behind me. I'm really happy. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see how it looks. I'm just looking in the viewfinder to make sure it's alright. You know, I think it looks okay. I mean, even my highlighter's intact. My forehead, and that's looking really smooth. I don't even feel like I need to like put a powder on. Maybe I do. Maybe when I'm editing this, I'm going to zoom you back out again. No, the wrong way. But I don't even really think I need to like powder. I don't feel the need to powder or anything. And sometimes, goodness, my voice. Sometimes I'll need to powder my nose, maybe right on my forehead, and maybe right on my chin. I'm not oily or anything at all, but I really didn't feel the need to. And I didn't sweat or anything like that, so I don't know how that's going to affect. I mean, it was 30 degrees out today, so it was mostly chilly. But overall, I really think I like this foundation. I have to say, as I said, I do have to mix the two colors together, but that just means I'm going to get really a perfect match for me, so I'm not minding that at all. But I just wanted to conclude this video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried this foundation? Where is it? I have it up here still. So what I also didn't tell you was that you're only getting, actually no, you're getting a little bit more than an ounce. I cannot see it exactly, but you are getting a little bit more than an ounce. The containers just seem so small to me. But I like this Candid foundation. I did not try the concealer because I never have good experiences with drugstore concealers, and I just didn't want to spend the extra money on it. But this is going to stay in my will use really a lot bin for sure. There were other foundations that I wanted to try, as a matter of fact, but again, you know, I didn't want to go out and do them. It's like, let me just try these. But that's it, my friends. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know if you want to try it. I would love to know your thoughts down below. Other than that, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to take this makeup off. I'm going to climb into bed. I have to get up early tomorrow to teach again. And yeah, so whatever part of the world you are in, on and around, my friends, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope you have an amazing week coming up. Today's Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. So have a fantastic day, my friends. Much, much love, and I'll see you soon.